Hi everyone, it's Desiree Warner. It is February 1st, 2019, and I am following up on an experiment that I started 3 days ago. And I say 3 days, well, firstly, the experiment is the bacterial identification through functional media. It's the motility testing. And I said 3 days because my initial culture setting in the culture for the E. coli and the S Epidermidis was on January 29th. And I allowed 48 hours after. What I did in the first part of it, I had the motility test agar. I gathered culture from using the, why can't I think? I gathered culture from the paper clip that was bent open, gathered it from the E. coli sample culture, and stabbed it into the motility test agar. And I did the same using a different paper clip into the motility test and taking a sample from the S Epidermidis and stabbing it into the motility test agar. After the stabbing, it was still clear, and all it showed was the points of the stabbing. It seemed to have some bubbles in there because of the stabbing, and you'll see it in the photos. But here are my findings 48 hours later plus 24. That's I had to do an additional 24 hours because after my 48-hour examination, it didn't seem to have any growth or any movement of the E. coli, and the same was said for the S. Epidermidis. There was no growth. And upon my examination, an additional 24 hours later, it's a total of, well, so here's the S. Epidermidis, what it looks like. Cloudy, and it seems as though growth has extended to regions beyond where the stabbing of the pin with the E. coli had gone to in my first observation. Now my second observation 3 days later, it's showing that growth had appeared. And I'm going to show you for the S. Epidermidis, the same thing. There's some growth, and the growth here too occurred further, not just down into the stabbing, but in other areas. So I will say that both the E. coli and the S. Epidermidis showed a positive result for the functional motility test. Again, this is the E. coli, this S. Epidermidis. You can see the turbidity throughout both samples. And I believe that's it. These are my findings. I'm going to review them some more. Growth throughout the test tube, not just where the E. coli was put in, and also growth throughout the test tube, not just where the S. Epidermidis was stabbed into the test tube. So again, here we have a positive finding of the functional motility test for both the E. coli. You can see it so good through this light, and through the S. Epidermidis. That's it. Again, my name is Desiree Warner. It's February 1st, 2019, and thank you for watching.